welcome everybody. Welcome back to Homestead Heart. And today we're out here harvesting tomatoes. It's only about 8:30 in the morning and it is burning hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with getting these tomatoes trellised up. Getting the tomatoes. We had some that we needed to trellis because they're still growing, but we have a lot to harvest. So I'm gonna give you just an update on what the tomatoes are looking like. And we have tomatoes everywhere. They're coming so fast that it's hard to even keep up. So y'all, let me give you an update on what our tomatoes are looking like. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, let's try to get through here. As you can see, if you look down this row, it's extremely tight. And these rows are 4 feet. Wait, let's see. Yeah, 4 feet apart. But you see how tight it is down up in here. That's how big these plants have gotten. So now, if you remember on this row right here, these are all of our orange icicle tomatoes. And just look at them. They're already just about to be harvested. And then on the opposite side, we have some, these are our Cherokee purple, I believe. Look at how big this tomato is, and it's not even ripe. You see my hand? It's not even ripe. And then down here, y'all got to put my hand on it so y'all can see. Look at the size of this tomato. In fact, I'm going to go ahead on and take it off. If I can take it off, I can't break it off. Can't get it. Okay, I'm going to have to come back. But look at the size of this tomato. That tomato is huge, and this needs to be trellised up because this is a part of that plant. But all down here, we have orange icicle that need to be harvested, and they are everywhere. I mean, they're just everywhere. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of sauces. Y'all, look at this. Look at this tomato in here. Look at how big it is, y'all. So we got a lot of tomatoes. Now, we have those Japanese beetles out here, and they come along and they do some terrible damage. We have given a lot of tomatoes. With all of the tomatoes that you see, we have given a ton to the chickens because of the damage from the beetles especially, but then some other pests as well. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. This has become my second favorite tomato. It's not a big tomato, but it is packed full of flavor. The flesh is completely yellow. Let me take this off. I'm going to bite it. I'm gonna bite it. Look at that. Completely yellow. This is called a sunray tomato, y'all. And I mean, it is delicious. That's my new second favorite. I'll get to my first favorite in a minute. Now, these are some, I forgot what kind of tomatoes these are. But man, just look at this. I'm trying to get down this aisle because it's a very tight fit. These are some beefsteaks right here. Now, these tomatoes right here, I'm going to have to go back and research. Whoop! I almost fell. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have to go back and research what kind of tomato this little yellow pear-shaped tomato is. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But y'all, this tomato to me is disgusting. I do not like it. It has this, I don't know, this thick, creamy mushiness on once you eat it. It has this after effect that I'm trying to get through here, y'all. That I don't like. Ugh. All right, let me turn around. So that's what I just came through. Right there. I know. A jungle of tomatoes. Now, on this side right here, now, I have different types of paste tomatoes out here. And remember, I don't even remember what they were. I just have to go back and look at my older videos and of course the seeds to see what I have. But I have got to find a better way to label the crops that we put out here, because the labels that I've made, they just didn't last. But look, y'all, we're over here with my first favorite tomato, which of course is this delicious little black cherry. Y'all, this tomato to me is like the best tasting tomato out of all of my tomatoes out here. I mean, it's good. It has like a sweet flavor, a really nice sweet flavor with that tomato flavor combined. The sweet and the acid is just absolutely delicious. Okay. Now we have more tomatoes here that need to be harvested. But let's look at my Amish paste. The Amish paste tomatoes, y'all, just look. I don't know if y'all can see them, but we got green, red, green, red. It's just everywhere, all up in here. So I got a lot of harvesting to do. That tomato's so good. If y'all have never tried black cherry, I recommend that. Look. All these tomatoes. Now, come on, bud. He's always here. The bud is always here. He's wet from the dew on the ground. Now, this side right here is our black black beauty tomatoes right here. And in the midst of the black beauties, we lost a plant, so I plugged in again one of my favorites, that sunray tomato. Plugged it in because yeah, good. But I got that plugged in. Now, I'll say this about the black beauty, and this is Mr. Homesteadheart's favorite tomato, okay? But these jokers take forever to ripen. I mean, out of all of the harvesting we've done, we have harvested nowhere near as many of these as we have the other tomatoes. And I will say they're worth the wait, but it takes them a long time to ripen. So, all right, y'all. So now, just past our Amish paste, look at there. Just past our Amish paste tomatoes, we have all of these Cherokee purples right here. I think these are, yeah, all of these Cherokee purples right here. Y'all, and these tomatoes. Jax, could you move? You gonna sit right in the middle? We have all of these. Some of them need to be harvested. Mr. H comes out and he just eats these like an apple. He just eats them like an apple. So yeah, you all. Whew, it's hot out here. So now some of these are ready to harvest, these black beauties. Some of them are ready. And then even just on the other side, look at all these tomatoes. Just look at them. They're everywhere. Look at them everywhere. So y'all, I got to get harvesting. I have got to get harvesting. See the damage they do? Those darn beetles. I just throw it to the chickens. Hate those things. Come on, bud. Feeding the darn bugs. Man, I hate those. Think they got a little too close. Sunray. I love these black cherry tomatoes. These are so good. Okay, so now that I've done all of the main harvesting of all of the tomatoes in Madia's garden, I'm gonna go ahead and pick about 5 tomatoes like this one. You know why? Because tonight, and I want some good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See these? Tonight is gonna be one of those fried green tomato nights. Yeah. So that's what this is gonna be, a side dish for tonight. Looking forward to it. All right, y'all, stay tuned. Now, do y'all see these tomatoes right here? I got a ton of these tomatoes and they're in perfect condition, every last one of them. The thing is, I can't stand these tomatoes. I can't stand the flavor. And I'm gonna go back and see which tomato this was because I can't stand this tomato. It's like a gooey. It starts off drama. It starts off tasting okay, and then it gets to some kind of gooey, oogie kind of flavor with a not so good aftertaste. So I don't like this, and I probably won't grow this again. Out of all of the tomatoes out here, every tomato out here, either worms, beetles, some kind of pest has touched it somewhere, okay? Not these. The bugs don't even like them. Not one plant has bug damage. Not one. Not one plant, not one tomato. If the bugs don't like it, that's probably a really good sign. Probably ain't a good tomato. At least not here. And not for us. So yeah. Whew. These are horrible. Okay. All right, you all, that's going to do it for today's tomato harvest. Wow, we got a lot of them, bucket full, basket full. And I'm not done. I still have to get over to the other garden to harvest those tomatoes as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these inside and then move on to the other garden. But we have a lot of salsa and tomato sauce to make. So that's gonna do it, you all. It's burning hot out here. And I got to get out of this heat. It is extremely hot. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that we upload to our channel. So thank you all so much for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next video.